Ah, look at the shadow of the man there. It just took me about 5 minutes of standing out here in the cold to figure out how to get this video thing going. That's where I live, back in there. I'll show it to you when we come back. And I suppose I ought to hold this thing like this. Probably makes it a little simpler. I'm walking north on South Lake Drive right now. And as you can see with the walker, the footsteps are fairly lengthy and evenly spaced, as am I. There in the distance, the beautiful city of Milwaukee. And of course, Lake Michigan. Of course, it's hard to see anything on the monitor when it says bright outside. So walk with me a little spell here, trying to pay attention to what I'm doing, not fall down and injure myself for your entertainment. It's a cold but not too bad day here in St. Francis, Wisconsin on this 27th of January 2016. And we'll talk to you more later. We are back at the old homestead. Oops, better take the brakes off this thing. There you go. About a mile, I guess. Didn't need anything. Didn't buy anything. Just wanted to get out and stretch the legs a little. See if that helps me sleep any better at night. As we make the right turn into the driveway. And the wind tries to blow off my hat. Which is not very considerate of the wind. And as you can see, I have survived my trek out into the world. Finally, we get a decent enough day to where I can go outside and stretch the legs a little bit. I like that. Right over there to my right, my left, is the Marion Center for Nonprofits. This property is all owned by the Sisters of St. Francis. It used to be St. Mary's Academy. And the building I'm living in at one time was the infirmary, the hospital for the Sisters of St. Francis. I'm not sure if anybody ever died in my room. You can see the feet are still making the same appropriate strides. Like I said, as long as I have something to hang on to, I'm good. Now, if I let go of this for a minute, and there it goes without me, I walk like this. But as soon as I got it, there we go. The brain is a terrible thing. But as you can see, it's a beautiful late January day in Wisconsin. I'm now passing in front of Canticle Courts, which is part of the complex. It's for it's for folks who meet certain income guidelines. Nice place, I think. And over yonder, my house. In which we say, thank goodness for handicap accessibility. Used for a few extra steps, but it's a nice incline. Nothing too severe. When it's warmer, generally you'll find residents sitting out here chatting and passing the time of day. Now, as you can see, we are security protected. To gain access to the inside, you have to dial the apartment number and they have to buzz you in. Or you need to have one of these little doodads. If I can get it out of my pocket. See, look at, here's how it works. Hang on. Of course, the door opens right into you, which is interesting. And stalkers take notice. Mine is the first apartment. Open. There. We park that there. And home again, jiggity jig. The next morning, Billy the red-nosed Hanyak had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it blows. Yeah, one thing I didn't take into account when I was out walking yesterday is that it was a cold, breezy, windy day, and I think I got something of a sinus infection from it. But no worries, I think that I've survived a difficult night. It was a difficult night. But I've recovered my joie de vivre, or whatever that is in French, which is a language I don't speak. Anyway, that's my little trip around the neighborhood. Hope you enjoyed it. See, I can do stuff like walk. And I can't run, but if you ever wanted to go jogging, I could take my little motor scooter out. You know, we could just run right alongside you. You know, like a good little dog. Oh God.